Hey there, so I wanted to show you a video of how we move our quail pen, and this same method will work for your shed. This is a great way to move really heavy things very easily and very quickly and without a lot of muscle, and it works so well. So quick overview, this is our quail thing. So this is 8 feet long by 4 feet wide, and on this we have a lot of chain link fencing. We have metal bars that's made from 2x4s enforced on the bottom and the top, and then this coop up here is insulated, so it has two, like, I don't know how you would say it, but it has an outer layer of plywood, thick plywood, a layer of insulation, and then another layer of plywood. And we have that on 6 sides, so the top, bottom, all the sides. So it is very heavy. And when I say very heavy, I mean very heavy. Then we have this, I get it down, this very thick door, which I don't know if you can see. So this is what's around the entire coop, except for the shelves. So this whole pen is extremely heavy. I mean, we're talking like well over 500 pounds. I mean, it's got to be a lot over 500 pounds. I mean, it's really huge, really bulky with the chain link and the reinforced everything. So we needed a way to move it without hurting ourselves. And the idea of a chicken tractor or whatever just wasn't going to work because of all the chain link and the insulation. So what we did was, at the bottom here, we drilled a hole, and we have this metal bar that's 1/2 inch in diameter going through the entire thing. So it goes, I don't know if you can see it, it goes right behind the 2x4 there. It sticks out 1, 2, probably about 3 inches on that side, and 3 inches on this side. I have some blocks on it, but so sticks out there. Now, when we put that bar through there, we also got some tires that have the 1/2 inch or diameter hole in there. These were tires that we got from, I don't know if it was Tractor Supply or Home Depot or whatever, but they're not huge, they're small. I don't know what diameter they are. Okay, so it says these are 4, 10, 3, 50, I don't know what the hell they are. Anyways, so how do we move a 500 or 600 pound object with somebody like me that's only able to lift safely like 50 or 60 pounds because of my back? Well, that's where that metal bar and then this little crowbar comes in. So you take a block, either a block of wood or whatever. It can be wood, it can be stone, just something heavy. You put it on the side of whatever you're trying to move. Once you have that bar in, you put the crowbar under there, and this is amazing. This is the power of leverage. So once I push down, if I can do it with only one hand, so if you can see it, and I don't want to push down too much because I'm going to let my quail out, but I can push this bar down and lift up the entire side of this 500 or 600 pound structure. And when that bar is down and this has been lifted up, you just have somebody slip on the wheel. And I mean, I actually can slip on the wheel. So if I get a bigger crowbar and have more leverage, I can lean back, push this down, and then keep my foot on it on the back end and keep this lifted up and bend down and just slip that wheel right on that piece of metal. And then once I do that, I lift it down and do the other side. Now I can do that with all 4 sides. And then all I have to do is hitch this to a car and I can easily move it. So, and that's by myself. So I'm able to move like this really huge, heavy thing just with one person and with no muscle, almost no muscle power. So I thought that would be really helpful for you guys moving the shed, because if you do this on both sides of the shed, and you have this big bar on both sides, and you have a crowbar and some wheels, you can actually go ahead and easily just put your shed on wheels and probably just push it or put a hitch on one side and pull it. And then when you're ready to get it down, so you just do the same thing. You would push this down, and I just can't do it with one hand because it's all wet and slippery. But anyways, when you have the wheel on there, you just do the same thing. You put another brick there and you prop it up and you lift it up just enough to slip the wheel off and put the shed back down. So anyways, I tried the rolling method with bars and rollers. It sucked. It didn't work for me. It was too hard. It took forever. A lot of bending down. It was just too much. And then we needed something that would have enough weight when it goes down. It actually sits flat on the ground, because I was like, well, why don't we just keep wheels on it? But then we'd have this gap and all this. Anyway, so that was it. Just wanted to show you that. Hopefully you find it helpful.